Hello guys, Prosperity Wolf is here. Welcome to this video, and I will be talking about in this video if we live in a simulation. So I'll give the argument, I'll give you the whole idea about living in a simulation, what I have seen on the internet, what people talk about in general. So the idea is that there is no way that we can 100% prove that we do not live in a simulation, because we can never know. We don't know if any alien or some form of life has not created our universe and our reality, our world, and we live in it and we don't realize that we are living in it. Also, the idea is that there could be infinite simulations. If there is one simulation, that means there could be a second one, a third one, a fourth one, so to infinity. And so the idea also is that means there has to be one true universe, one true reality, that the first simulation originated from. This is where the first simulation comes from. This is where the intelligent life or whatever created the universe. But typically there has to be some life, a form of life, and it has to be at least intelligent to create a simulation, to control it, for whatever reason, to want to create a simulation. I will tell you now if I believe if there is a simulation or not. And if you keep watching this video, you will see why this is also a self-improvement video. If you watch the video with open mind till the end of the video, I will change your mindset. If you're not on the correct setting, I will set you to the correct mindset that will allow you to live to the fullest potential possible. What I believe, what I strongly believe, is that we do not live in a simulation. I will just explain why it's impossible to live in a simulation by itself. It may be philosophical, it may be not so much scientific, but still. Let's say I'll give an example with a video game. Imagine there is whatever video game, and we are obviously, with the help of the machine, a computer, we are simulating that virtual reality, the game. What happens is that there may be some characters, and we have created a simulation for these characters. And these characters could never know that they're actually living in a simulation. Excuse me. But in the same way, we can create a second simulation, a third, a fourth one, doesn't matter, just to infinity. In that very first game, there could be various simulations, a lot of simulations, infinite numbers of simulations in the same game. But still, the first simulation is coming from us, from our reality. And still, where does the first game come from? It is coming from our world. What is the computer? Where exactly the game is coming from? From the hard disk. What is a hard disk? If you put it, if you look at the most basic level, at the most fundamental level, you will see atoms, the protons, neutrons, the electrons, the fundamental particles. You will see the quarks. You will see the quantum mechanics. Everything. So that means still this simulation is not outside of our world. It is our world. You can't go outside of our world. If you create a game, this game still, you're playing it in our world. You're still in the same universe. You're not escaping the universe. You can't create more universe just because you created a game. It is essentially still the same. That brings me to the point that if there indeed were an infinite numbers of simulations, that some alien created for whatever reason, that means the first simulation and the second that was created from the first one, the third one that was created from the second one, and so on to infinity. That means that the 1 millionth simulation is not outside, it is not another universe compared to the original universe, to the original world. That is the real one. How can you go out if you're created from the first one? Because there has to be some method, at least some method, some way that is transmitting, something has to emit the signal or the information, or at least some energy, so that this universe could exist, this simulation could exist, but it's still emitted, still has to be emitted from the original universe. So this information, the very existence of the simulation and the very existence of the non-simulation, the real world, means they're both the same. You can't separate them. So, and also, I'll just add something more that could be more scientific, but really, I want to talk about the dimensions, because I hate it. I really hate it. I get annoyed, but it's, at the same time, I love it when I see some people posting on the internet the idea that we live in a multi-dimensional universe, more than 4 dimensions. Because they say 12 dimensions, 15. I was watching a video of 68 dimensions. I didn't actually watch it, the entire video, but I at least saw it uploaded. So the original idea came from the string theory, which is very powerful, and I like it, I love it, but it's incorrect. And even people who develop string theory, they know it's incorrect, but at the same time they really believe the idea of the string theory, guys. A lot of people believe in string theory, and they just believe that with energy, with your mind, you can create your universe. And it just puts something that's the most relatable that people have heard of, string theory, and they just say that your mind controls these strings that are invisible, that we can't detect, but they are, we are the instrument, and these are the strings, and we influence them, and somehow we create our reality. This is not the case. And by the way, do you even know what string theory has been created for? All the people that you look on the internet and they tell you that you control the strings and you create your reality, and everything is energy, everything is vibrating. When I see vibration, they completely don't know what vibration is, or even energy, they completely don't know what energy is. Have you heard of mechanical, chemical, energy? Have you heard of friction, heat? You have not. Well, no, you just talk about energy. But listen. So string theory is intending to unite general relativity and quantum mechanics. That's what it's created for. But yet, people who talk about these gurus, they talk about they're so spiritual, and they talk about string theory, they don't know nothing. Don't listen to these people. And lastly, maybe these dimensions that they're telling you to believe in, so 3 dimensions which are geometrical: depth, height, and width, and the 4th one, which is space-time, which is just time, but again space-time. So we only have 4 dimensions. You can't make more than 4 dimensions. And more to add to the simulation part, You need space, you need a location and time to even have the real universe, the alien that is creating the simulation to be at. Where is that alien located? Is it in our universe? Is it in another universe? Is it outside of the all four dimensions? Is it in another dimension? Probably not, because it's impossible to live in a simulation. As I explained, 1 million simulations, but still it is one, only one reality. Because everything came from one. You can't make more than what already is, even if you, it doesn't matter how you shape it, how you form it, how you calculate it, or how you code it. It will be the same, it will be one. And the second part of this video will be very important, so listen to that. What is important? Why do you care if we live in a simulation? Because I absolutely don't care if we live in a simulation or not. Who cares? The rules are still the same. Life is still the same. Whether we live in a simulation or not, I don't care at all. I will still wake up tomorrow. The world is still going to be the same. I will still have some duties, some tasks that I will complete during the day. I will still go work out. I will still improve my business. I will still make my best ability to be more capable as a man. That's what I will do. I don't care at all in conspiracies. I don't care at all if there are reptiles, if there are Illuminati, if there are aliens, if the moon is hollow. Don't care at all. And you see how I ask myself, how are people so concerned about these conspiracy theories? What are you spending your time? Why do you spend your time thinking about something that can't be proven? It doesn't benefit your life at all. But I will tell you why. Because you like the comfort. The comfort is that you want to find something outside of you that is stopping you to live better life. You don't want to admit that you are lazy. No, you just want to say we're controlled by some royal family. I don't care. The rules are still the same. You want to say that aliens, they control your life. You can never be rich. I've heard it, by the way. Or some people are controlling the whole world. Even if it is. It's maybe true. I don't know. And I will never know. I don't care to know. I will still improve my life to the best ability that I can. That's what you have to do also. And even if you knew that there were aliens on the moon, that there were aliens that are looking over us, that there are some people that are controlling the world. Well, look, the rules are still the same. Is that going to comfort you if you suddenly know that something is controlling us? Is that going to make you feel better? Is that going to make you lose weight? Is that going to make you more money? Does that make you money thinking about it? No. It's just waste of time. You have to fill your thoughts with success. That's what I'm constantly thinking about. I don't think about anything else. What I think about is constant improvement. This is the purpose. This is the meaning of life, to create it. I'm not distracted by no theories, no conspiracy theories. I don't care about it. So you shouldn't too. I'm influenced by my mind, not by external factors. People worrying here that we are living in a simulation. So what if we live in a simulation? I may be wrong. What I explained in the beginning of the video may be completely wrong. But I still don't care. You still have to go to your job. You still have to see your family. You still have to be the best that you can possibly be. You still have to live. You still have to eat. You still have to work out. That's it. Nothing changes. Why do you care about it? Care about things that you can directly control. Can you control if you live in a simulation? No. You can't control it. I can't control it. No one can control it. It's pointless. But look, I don't tell you what to do. You can sit here and for the rest of your life think about conspiracy theories and be very content with yourself that you know about something about the world that we don't know. Brilliant. I don't want to be the smartest. No, that's not my goal in life. My goal in life is to be effective. To be effective to reach my goals. That's what I teach you here. That's what this video is for. Not whether we live in a simulation or not. I don't care. I only care to make you realize that the responsibility is yours. The choice is yours. If you're watching this video, that means you have some device, you have internet connection, you're put in good position in life to be the best. The opportunity is always there. Life is always there. You're alive. And as I always like to say, after watching this video, nothing will have changed. You will be the same person. But you have to force yourself to take action. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your habits. Don't expect watching this motivational video or any other improvement video or some text or some book. Don't expect that to change you. Take full accountability on your life. Start stacking life. And stop being concerned with the way the universe operates. See how our world works. This is what's important. Only care about things that you can influence and things that will benefit you. Bye. Now get to work.